Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Charles with the latest edition of Charles Snyder Raw. I'm a little bit behind schedule because over the weekend I had some minor technical issues, so I didn't get some videos done from the end of last week, and I'm kind of a couple days behind because of the holiday and stuff. And once I got that all sorted out, I just didn't feel like doing shit. But anyway, I'm not making any excuses. I'm here. I'm going to try and get stuff caught up. And what I've been doing is, it's been working out really great, is I've been taking a lot of questions that we've been getting that have been sent to us, or me personally, on Quora. Quora is it's just a website where people go and ask questions and a whole bunch of other people answer them. Some answers are better than others, but I'm not going to go there. Anyway. Today's question comes to us from a gentleman named, his name's Michael, and here's his question. He wants to know, is it a good idea to use WordPress as an internal information sharing platform between two software testing teams for daily reports? Well, Michael, the short answer is sure, why not? I'm not sure the exact nature of what you're kind of getting at there, because, there's a lot of different ways you can actually do that. I mean, obviously you can create pages and posts, so that's not an issue. And it's really easy to do. So even, your software testing, software testers, if they're not familiar with web development or creating web pages, that's not a problem, because WordPress is very user-friendly, and even if you have a lack of technical know-how, that's not a problem, because as long as you can use a word processor such as Microsoft Word or OpenOffice, Document, whatever the hell it's called, as long as you can use something like that, you can definitely use and create these reports in WordPress, or you can create them in some other software, create a PDF and then post them, because you're not, if it's internal, you definitely don't want it out all over the place. So there's a couple different ways you can actually do it. One of my recommendations would be is, if you have the ability to do it, make it an intranet website or something that your team has to log into in order to access any of the reports. I mean, obviously, if this is something that's pre-released, you don't want it out all over the internet or social media or whatever. You want to keep it private. You want to keep it within your group of testers so that they can check out the reports and know what they have to do. Plus, it's a good communications platform no matter which way you slice it. There's other software out there that can do the same thing. WordPress is really good because it doesn't require a whole lot of technical savvy to get set up and actually use it. And there's different levels that you can also have for your two teams. You could obviously have an administrator on both teams. You can have editors, you can have contributors, and you can just have subscribers. And a subscriber level is basically someone who can just go on and they can only read content. A contributor can actually create content, but it won't be posted unless an editor or an admin approves it. An editor obviously has a lot more flexibility as, approving stuff, being able to post and all that. There's a lot of different levels and flexibility there that, without really knowing what you're looking for or what your team's need is, I could go on for hours talking about it, but it doesn't do you any good because I have very limited information here. So I'm not going to go into all that stuff. I'm just going to basically keep it as, sure, you can use it. And my security recommendation would be is to put it as either on an intranet that is only accessible from a company network, or if you have a distributed or remote team that they're all over the place, then you have a domain name that's set up, and in order for people to view any content on the website, they would have to log in. They would have to be registered, and they would have to log in to actually see content. The rest of it is entirely up to you, how you want to build the structure, the linking of it, the assets, how you want to arrange the reports. It's all up to you. There's a lot of different ways that you can actually use WordPress, and that's the beauty of it, and that's the power of WordPress. It's powerfully simplistic. It's simple to set up. Unlike some of the answers that you got, it's actually one of the easiest ones to get set up and to use. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. Anyone who tells you differently is not familiar with it, or they don't know what they're doing. All you need is an SQL database of some sort, like my SQL, or like Microsoft SQL, MSQL, whatever the hell it is now. You need an SQL database to drive the platform, but other than that, it's simple and easy to use. Just about any kind of webmaster worth their weight, worth their salt, can set up a WordPress with relative ease. Now, as far as the security aspect of it goes, that's where you're starting to get into some other stuff, and that's where you might want to have some other considerations. Again, without knowing that, I can't really focus on that aspect of it. There are options there. Plugins. There's a lot of flexibility. In fact, WordPress is the single biggest supported community out there, and there are tens of thousands of plugins that you can get and use. Some of them conflict with others. Some of them are better than others, but again, that kind of goes back to what you need for your situation, for your company, for your team, and your reporting. I'm going to leave it at that, so that once I get this edited and posted, you'll see it very shortly. I'm going to start working on another video for today. But with that, I'm just going to leave it out of it. I hope you found this information useful. If you did, please follow us on Quora. Follow us on other social media. Please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And I'm going to end it at that. So I'm out of here. Love, peace, and chicken grease.